The teacher is trying to impress upon the children the duties of the Vice President of the United States. Why, children, she said, what would happen if the President of the United States this very minute should die? Who would get the job? And the little girl said, a Democrat undertaker. Now, over in 1 Corinthians 13:6, it tells us not to pay attention to evil, but to think only of good. That's the old antithesis, isn't it, between good and evil? And that's really what it comes down to. Please help Glennie and all of us to stay on the side of the good. Please help us to stay on the side of the good. And it's the difference between love and selfishness. And please help us all to stay on the side of selfishness. And send love and love and love to little Maggie dog between health and the other. Let's see, what else did we have? Oh, the hymn is so good. Spirit of God. Starts out perfectly, doesn't it? Descend upon our hearts. Wean us from self. Through all its pulses move. Stoop not to weakness. Then God. Think how mighty God is. And we will love thee as we ought to love. I think that hymn says everything, don't you? And our vocabulary word is aggrandize. To make great or greater in rank, honor, power, prestige. Now, we used to think that selfishness would do that. That if we would serve selfishness and be as grasping and egotistic and me first as possible, we would be aggrandized. But then we found out one day that that's not true. That we can go to the altar of aggrandizement and we can lay down our precious gifts, our most precious jewels. What are they? What? What are our most precious gifts? Time, life, energy. And that we would lay these down on the altar of selfishness. And we're standing there, and up comes a huge wind, and it blows away the curtain, and we see there's nothing behind the curtain. There never was. It was always a nothing. It was always a nothing. And we've given all this time, life, and energy to nothing. When we should have been over here giving this time, life, and energy to what? Helping others. When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you help others? How did you treat others? helping others. You'll enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed.